Tonight's game day will feature the Fireballs and the Warriors. We're going to get right into it here with this second division doubles match, a rematch of what we saw this past Friday night. Douglas and Julen taking on Foronda and Amigorena. Third and final matchup between these two teams this season. We have one singles match and 5 doubles matches in store for you, which means 8.5 points available on this game day. Ready to go with match number 1.
Foronda serves. Our first match has begun. Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Here's the backhand by Julen from the 12 line. Catch by Foronda, forehand from the 5 line. Will score to the inside. Fireballs on the board first. Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
Yeah, the key for Douglas and Julen, they got to come out strong. I mean, they defeated this team just a few days ago on Friday night. Don't want to get complacent in this matchup. You think you can just go out there and defeat this Foronda and Amigorena team. They're playing inspired their last couple game days, getting better and better. It starts with Foronda up there in the front. Good aggressive start already in this one.
Ball off the side of Julen Sesta. 2 points for Foronda Amigorena. Reminder of the scoring here in Battle Court. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
And the Fireballs as a whole just had struggled to close out matches this year. Another early lead, 2-0 quickly. They could take this first set. I mean, good start to the game day.
Big right side by Julen. Rebote left side by Amigorena, cut off by Douglas. Douglas rifles one inside, but it's in the pad, and the pad is bad. 3 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
Looked a little wonky on the windup, but that's what you see when guys go from the 2-wall into the split placement. Threw it a little bit lower, but caught the top part of the pad. As you know, any part of that pad is bad.
Backhand by Julen. Here's Amigorena from the 12 line. Hard throw to the inside. Catch by Foronda. Backhand from the 8 line. Amigorena's there. Backhand from the 10. Rebote forehand missed. That's 4 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
I mean, that really was first mistake, not entirely in the Warriors' control. Rebote on the wall. Tough to get the Sesta in there and get enough power to reach the front wall and continue the rally. Again, Foronda and Amigorena off to a great start. Got to close one out. Still winless in this Battle Court season, which is very surprising with 2 quality players.
Douglas picks the serve, rifles this one inside, and Amigorena catches it handily on the left side. Julen up high, backhand. Amigorena from the 10 line, backhand to the inside. Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Amigorena again, this time from the 12 line. Douglas is there, backhand. Rotate forehand save. Douglas cuts it off, winds up, puts it inside. Amigorena forehand rebote, that's a nice touch. Beautiful catch by Foronda. Foronda's 2-wall return scores beautifully. My, oh my, 5-0. Foronda and Amigorena. Amigorena serves.
Again, a combination of a slow start for the Warriors, but just tremendous play again by Foronda up there in the front. I mean, he's been taking a bulk of the balls, killing the points. Amigorena, though, has had a few, and he's handled all of them as well.
By Foronda, that was gorgeous. That 2-wall, quick,
awesome,
fast.
From the outside, too.
Julen from the forehand. Foronda's there. Backhand. Hard to the inside. Julen's there. Rebote forehand. Douglas goes in, lets it pass. Here's Julen on the backhand. Rebote for Douglas. Douglas cuts back to the inside. Here's Amigorena from the 12 line. Forehand. My, oh my. Point and set in straight points. A shutout in the first set. 6-0 for Foronda and Amigorena.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I warned about. I mean, you know, the Fireballs are down there at the bottom of the standings. Warriors up at the top. They just played each other on Friday night. The Warriors won pretty easily. So, I mean, you just got to keep your foot on the gas. The Warriors are vying for that #1 seed, and just a slow start in this one.
I'll tell you something. I mean, this may be the mix with Foronda. Look at this catch, and look at what he returns. He returns a 2-all there. That is beautiful by Foronda. One of the things that we've seen throughout Battle Court is the players that come in at the beginning of a season, how long does it take them to get used to the court, the nuances of the bounces, the shots they're used to throwing into other courts, how long does it take them to get them to work here? In that case, Foronda, I mean, look at that. Douglas blasted that outside. Foronda picked it up beautifully, but he turned a 2-all that Douglas had no chance of getting to. That was very nicely done. You're watching Battle Court live from the Magic City Jai-Alai Fronton in Miami, Florida. We are in our first of 6 scheduled matches this afternoon. We're in the break here in between sets. Minor the scoring. First team to reach 6 points wins the set. First team to win 2 sets wins the match.
Now, Foronda and Amigorena, the schedule didn't do them any favors either. I mean, they played the first 2 game days for the Fireballs, which was early in February. Then their next game day was in early March. So they've played, this is now their 5th game day in the last 20 days. And you start to see that building and building off of each performance and finally coming out with a great start, 6-0 in the first set. Again, just have to finish. That's been a problem for the Fireballs. See if they can close out this first match, get the game day started right.
Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our second set. Douglas will have the serve for the Warriors.
And against Douglas and Julen, too, I mean, 2 emotional players. They just have to stay focused, interested in this match. Again, 6-0 could kind of completely change your mindset here. But again, been a couple misses from Douglas that we're not used to seeing. Julen as well in the backcourt, so it wasn't like the Fireballs were dominating these rallies, just sort of winning every point. See if they can turn it around right here, the Warriors side.
Low hard backhand. Here's the backhand by Julen. Robote left side. Douglas takes it on the forehand. Going hard to the inside. Amigorena turns and saves the Robote. Julen from the 9 line. Catch by Foronda. Here's the backhand. Releases it quick. Catch by Julen. Foronda. Backhand from the 7 line. Hard to the inside. Julen's there. Amigorena. Backhand from the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Douglas. Amigorena from the 11. He lifts it. Julen has it on the forehand. Big right side. Foronda, beautiful catch cross court at the 8 line. Robote coming out. Here's a catch by Amigorena. Backhand to the inside. Here's a catch by Amigorena. Back behind the 12 line. Scoop attempt goes off the tip of Douglas's cesta. First point for the Fireballs, Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
And now 7 points in a row. Got to find a way to close it out. Maybe Douglas can end this run, should I say. Maybe Douglas can get in there, pick a serve. He's been effective with the drop shots. I mean, the one 2-shot attempt, a 2-all attempt he had, he threw in the pad. The Filo was scooped up by Foronda, so maybe to the inside be better for the Warriors here.
Ball under serve. Battle court rules allow 4-2 serve. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Here's the backhand by Julen. Amigorena is there. Backhand. Hard throw. Robote up the middle. That ball is dropping. Beautiful save in the backcourt. Catch by Julen. Robote forehand by Foronda. Here's Julen midcourt. Amigorena again, this time to the inside. Julen's there again. That's a difficult rebote. It's going to hit the overhead screen. No shutout here. We're tied up 1-1. Douglas serves for the Warriors.
And if you can get the ball to pass and make contact with 3 different walls, makes a rebote a little bit more difficult. Front wall, back wall, and then as it was approaching Foronda, it crossed the side wall as well. Ball went up into the overhead screen and out of play.
Amigorena, backhand to the inside. Line catch by Amigorena at the 11 line. Big backhand follows. Julen's there. Catch by Douglas back at the 9 line. Big backhand. That ball's on the wall the whole way. Rebote save by Douglas. Foronda reaching behind him. Bilo will go wide and out of play. That's 2 points for Douglas and Julen of the Warriors. Douglas serves.
Yeah, the one miss that you really can't have when you throw the philo is to push it wide of the court. It's such a tough play to react to off the bounce. You got to keep it in. Force Douglas to make a scoop and then throw a return shot that scores as opposed to the unforced error throwing it wide. Big break there for the Warriors. Huge break.
Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Good catch by Douglas. Amigorena's there. Backhand. Powerfully thrown. Backhand by Amigorena. What a catch. Here's the backhand, 2-wall. Oh my, that caught a piece of sidewall, goes way out. 3 points for Douglas and Julen. Douglas serves.
Maybe a Magic City bounce on that one, Stu. I mean, that kicked well wide off the side wall and never was close.
It's also not his shot.
Yeah.
There's some guys that throw that well and other guys that just kind of go to it.
We haven't seen many from Foronda.
Unless you throw it regularly, not a good idea to throw it. Catch by Julen at the 11 line. Foronda, fine catch. Backhand from the 7. Here's Julen. Backhand. Amigorena. Backhand from the 12 line to the inside. Douglas is there. Douglas powerfully to the back wall. Out to the rebote. Foronda. Forehand rebote. Here's Douglas. Amigorena passes on it, turns the rebote. Here's Julen from the outside. What a rebote save by Amigorena. Amigorena again, this time to the inside. Catch by Julen. Foronda, backhand from the 7 line, goes wall to wall, rebote coming out. What a catch by Amigorena, backhand from the 11 line. Julen from the 9. Powerful forehand to the inside, and Amigorena's there. Julen at the sidewall. Big backhand. This one caught in the air by Amigorena. Low runner. Scoop missed. Rebote.
Good save again.
Julen. Powerful forehand to the feet of Julen again. That one bounces twice. 2 points for the blue shirts, Foronda and Amigorena. 3 for Douglas and Julen. Foronda has the serve. First set won by Foronda and Amigorena. Second set, Warriors lead.
Not Julen's best day in the back. If I were the Fireballs, I'd keep attacking. Hard forehands crossing the side wall. You have to time it up, and the timing just isn't there with Julen right now.
Powerful serve by Foronda. Here's Julen. Clips the side wall. Caught on the forehand of Amigorena. Comes over the top on the right side. Julen's there. Amigorena, backhand from the 10. Amigorena deep in the backcourt. Backhand from the 13 line. Back to the 13 line. Out to the rebote. Douglas makes the save. Rebote left side by Foronda. Cut off by Douglas. Douglas to the inside. Amigorena with a perfect catch at the 11 line. Rebote. Rebote left side by Amigorena. Julen from the 9 line. Ball tipped off the scoop attempt. 4 points for the Warriors, Douglas and Julen. Douglas has the serve.
And for the Warriors, that's how they have to attack this Fireballs team. You're not going to get many points against Foronda up there in the front. And in these longer rallies, Amigorena has shown that maybe the backcourt that's going to miss a ball before the other. They keep going, attack the backcourters in this one.
Here's the backhand. Oh my, a Magic City bounce. That's 3 points for Foronda Amigorena. Foronda will serve.
And the critical time brings it to just a 1-point deficit. Douglas just trying to protect himself. Caught the cesta, point going to Fireballs. I mean, you see this. I mean, he's lining up for a left-sided catch, and the reaction by Julen tells you everything you need to know. Magic City bounce.
Fault, underserve. Battle court rules allow for 2 serves. Second serve must be good. Good serve lands between the forehand 7 line. Powerful forehand by Julen. Rebote left side by Foronda. Takes a little off at big bounce to the forehand of Julen. Foronda calls for the rebote, saves it light touch inside. Here's Douglas. Smooth catch, fine return. Caught and returned by Amigorena powerfully on the left side. Rebote for Douglas. Low and inside, Amigorena's there. Backhand. Foronda on the left side, backhand. Douglas makes the save. Rebote save by Amigorena. Here's Julen overhead. Good catch by Amigorena, backhand to the inside. Douglas on the rebote, Foronda cuts it off. Drop shot, caught the pad. And the pad is bad. That is 5 points for Douglas and Julen. Possible set point.
These guys are throwing the ball so hard that it can be difficult to drop something in there at that speed in the midst of a long rally at that pace, Stu. Just trying to cut it off, dropped it an inch low, maybe.
Here's the backhand by Amigorena. Rebote. Rebote by Douglas. Amigorena on the catch. Backhand powerfully low and hard, and Julen's there. Big, big backhand. Rebote comes all the way out. Rebote by Foronda. Rebote by Amigorena. Plays it to the inside. Here's Julen. Karen by Julen. Stopped by Foronda. Foronda goes high. 3-wall play. Douglas calls for it. Rebote left side. Douglas passes on it. Gives it to Julen. Amigorena, Rebote rifle to the inside, and Julen's there. Big, big backhand. Touch the overhead screen. That's out of play. 4 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Douglas and Julen still a possible set point in 5. Foronda serves for the Fireballs.
Julen just launched that backhand. When it hits the overhead screen that deep in the backcourt, you see where Foronda was positioned. He was up there in front of the 3-line already looking for that rebote. Fireballs haven't had a lot of success in the 3rd set. I'd like to end this one here. They need 2 straight.
Beautiful catch by Julen off an excellent serve. Rebote for Foronda. Douglas makes the catch behind him. Amigorena, beautiful catch. Here's the backhand. Douglas, backhand from the 8-line. Catch off the tip of Amigorena cesta. We're going to a 3rd set. Douglas and Julen win the 2nd set 6-4. So the 1st set 6-0. Foronda Amigorena. 2nd set 6-4. Douglas and Julen. 3rd and final set will begin in just a minute 30 seconds.
Just the response the Warriors team needed. Douglas and Julen 6-4 in set number 2.
Here we are in the ESPN 3 Players Cage. Players take their breaks back here in between sets and to prepare for matches. See the Fireballs there on the front bench. clearly, Foronda and Amigorena getting used to, I mean, from the time they began practicing in January, they have gotten used to this court and just improvement week after week after week. Their schedule hasn't allowed for play week after week after week, but we've seen improvement every time they've come out, and that was evident in that first set shutout. Moving on to a third and final set here. There you see all of the fireballs. We'll be seeing Hernandez here in a little bit, as well as Inaki. In the back there, Julen being fanned by Williams.
Just one singles match today, so you'll be seeing everybody in doubles. All 6 players for both teams, that is. But again, a couple longer rallies in this second set, and all of those pretty much going in favor of the Warriors. It didn't really give themselves a chance in set 1. A lot of quick points. Before they knew it, it was 5-0, and then the set was over.
I think one of the things that we saw with Foronda as well is Foronda made a number of catches that we haven't seen him make consistently. He's been like 1, 2, 3 drop, and that hasn't been the case today. Ladies and gentlemen, ready to begin our third and final set. First 6 points will win this match. Foronda will have the serve for the fireballs. Douglas picks the serve, rifles it inside. Amigorena just grabs that. Beautiful catch by Julen. There. Here's the backhand. Amigorena, backhand from the 11 line. Low runner, tipped at the side wall by Douglas. First point of the important, decisive third set goes to the fireballs. Foronda has a serve.
And Douglas trying to scrape something off the side wall. And Julen would have been forced into a tough scoop either way. Difficult spot for the Warriors. Fireballs start off with a 1-0 lead.
Douglas picks another serve. One. Blasts another one. Oh, what a scoop by Amigorena. Here's Julen. Backhand. Rebote forehand to the inside. Catch by Foronda. Foronda with a beautiful catch at the 9-line. Big backhand. Rebote coming out. Douglas on the rebote. Foronda takes it on the forehand. Cortada stopped by Julen. Here's the backhand. The low runner is scooped up beautifully by Amigorena.
And that kicked up too.
Amigorena now from the 11 line. Backhand to the inside. Rebote at the sidewall. Douglas makes the save. Foronda cuts it off at the 3 line. 2-all stopped by Douglas. Douglas blasts the carambola. That's an illegal change of motion. How he held on to the ball, I have no idea. Tremendous effort by Amigorena. That was phenomenal effort by Amigorena. The call is illegal change of motion. Point goes to Douglas and Julen with a helpful nod to Amigorena.
Yeah, you got to throw the ball the same side of your body. You catch it on. You see Amigorena caught it left, switching to the right. Amazing that he made the play, but definitely a hold, change of motion, point going to the Warriors.
The right side by Julen, catch by Foronda. Here's the backhand, Rebote coming out. Amigorena, backhand from the 9 line. Big backhand, Rebote. Douglas makes the save. Foronda cuts it off. Foronda going for the split placement that scores.
Wow. Foronda going for the splitter this time. You see how Douglas expecting something to come to the net. Again, Julen in good position there to defend the splitter as well. That was just a good angle. Great shot by Foronda. They got a lead.
Beautiful catch by Douglas. Amigorena with another great grab, this time at the 9 line. Low runner, picked up by Julen. Rebote by Douglas. Here's the catch by Amigorena. Amigorena from the forehand over the top. Picada, the big bounce.
Oh, boy.
Scores. 3 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves. Just saying, Andrew, that Amigorena is rapidly not just getting used to the court, but he's becoming one of the best catchers in the league.
Oh, no question about it. I mean, he's really figured it out over these last couple weeks.
If he gets assisted behind it, he's able to stop the ball. That's what we talk about when we talk about stopping the ball.
Yep.
Good jump by Douglas. Here's the forehand by Julen. Amigorena's there. Backhand. What a catch by Julen. Backhand. Rebote forehand by Foronda inside. Douglas on the rebote. Amigorena's there. Backhand from the 11 line. Amigorena again, this time from the 10 line. Julen on the backhand. High on the left side. That's on the wall the whole way, and it scores. 4 points for Foronda and Amigorena. Foronda serves.
Well, another one. I mean, that was riding the sidewall the entire length of the court, Stu. From the front wall all the way back there to about the 10 line. It doesn't get much better than that on the backhand. Perfectly done. 4-1 advantage. Douglas has taken 3 of the 4 serves that have come his way up in the box. See if he goes for another.
Good hard
Not
serve
that
by
time.
Foronda. Amigorena from the 11 line, backhand. Bullet to the inside, and Julen's there. Amigorena now from the corner, big backhand. Julen on the forehand. Foronda midcourt, backhand to the inside. Douglas jumps in, backhand from the 9 line. Rebote coming out. Powerful forehand by Julen, passes. Rebote left side by Foronda, stays to the inside. Julen's there. Rebote left side by Amigorena, stays inside.
Oh,
Julen
what a
with a
catch.
beautiful catch at the side wall. Douglas, backhand. Rebote comes out. Rebote left side by Foronda. Amigorena, backhand from the 11 line. Low runner. Nice save by Julen. Foronda picks it up. Costi to the inside, down low. Julen's there. Scoop high on the forehand of Amigorena. Powerful forehand to the inside. Julen with a beautiful catch.
Great rally right here.
Foronda calls him off. Big bounce, brought down by Julen.
Oh, not.
Amigorena
Oh, it did
digs
make
it
it.
out. Here's the catch by Julen up at the 7 line. Amigorena digs
my
out
goodness.
another one. Here's the catch by Douglas, hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Foronda. It's headed to the Chula. Julen dug it out. Here's the catch by Amigorena. Forehand hard to the inside. Scoop by Julen.
Oh my.
Foronda, forehand, low and hard. Julen for the rebote. He makes the save.
Oh, it's a big bouncer.
Rebote save, hard. This one caught by Julen. Amigorena again. This one high to the front wall, took off and hit the overhead screen. Another beautifully played point. This one going to Douglas and Julen. 4 points for the Fireballs, 2 here in the third and final set for the Warriors. Douglas serves.
And great backcourt play. Both of them. Amigorena, I mean, I thought for sure one of those rebotes was going to drop off the ground. He was able to dig out 2 of them. Third attempt, though, just getting up high in the overhead screen. Julen as well, though. I mean, he dug one out closer to the end of that point, Stu. High off the front wall, kept the rally going.
Absolutely. Julen's been solid in the backcourt for the Warriors here.
Foronda, that one-handed catch on the wall. Highlight reel rally. Went to the Warriors, though.
Amigorena moves out to take it on the left side. Big backhand. Douglas saves the rebote. Light touch, picked up by Foronda. Here's the backhand, rebote coming out. Scoop attempt goes off the tip of Amigorena's cesta. That's 3 points for Douglas and Julen. Douglas serves. Remember, we're in the third and final set. The first to 6 points wins the match.
These guys are throwing the ball hard. And Douglas trying to throw, I don't know if he was trying to throw that to the outside. Maybe hooked it a little bit, but got the ball to Amigorena's right side, where we've seen a couple more misses. It's been primarily left-sided today and hasn't missed many.
Low runner. Miscommunication, loss of point. Foronda and Amigorena have 5 points. It is possible match point.
A little bit of a miscommunication in the backcourt. Douglas, an early call Julen got in there and just kind of threw him off a little bit. And Douglas didn't get enough power on it. But again, if you call him off, you got to stay committed to the entire throw. That's one that the Warriors would certainly like to have back. They need 3 in a row to come back and take this match. And it would be the first win of the season for Foronda and Amigorena as well.
Here's the backhand by Julen. Amigorena's there. Backhand from the 13 line. Douglas on the catch. Backhand. Blasted to the inside, and Amigorena's there. Big backhand. Caught by Julen. Rebote by Douglas. Catch by Foronda. Here's the backhand to the inside. Julen makes the catch. Douglas on the forehand. Catch by Amigorena in the air. Here's the backhand. Rebote coming out. Douglas for the rebote. Amigorena with a phenomenal catch. Here's the catch by Julen. Rebote by Foronda. To the inside, goes back to the side. Amigorena, backhand from the 12 to the inside.
Oh, what an
Phenomenal
effort.
Save by Julen. Powerful throw. Will land in and score for the win. Point set and a hard-fought match for Foronda and Amigorena, who pick up their first win of the season.
3-center to start off the game day. The Fireballs jump out ahead. What a win by Foronda and Amigorena. Look at that game day scoreboard here. The Fireballs down there at the bottom, but boy, have they been fighting these last couple.
What a match we just saw. I mean, what a match we just saw. That backcourt catching was absolutely phenomenal. A lot has to happen to shake my position that Amigorena's player of the day. I know that's the first match, but
that's a great start. We're going to hear from that team, Foronda and Amigorena, for the first time. Here they are, second division team for the Fireballs.
Hi, Foronda, Amigorena. Congratulations, first win of the season. What was the key to that victory tonight, and how can you maintain that momentum going forward?
Thank you. I think that we have been playing good the other games, but for different circumstances we couldn't win, and today we play really well. And I think we deserve it because we deserve it, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long journey, no? From the beginning, we start like we need some hours in the court. We become better and better. We didn't have so much lag in the last games, and I think in this game we have some lag, and Amigorena plays the best that he can do, so he helped me a lot, and we have a win.
Well, guys, again, congratulations on winning that match. See what happens in today's game day.
Thank you.
Thank you.